Mouse Bites for January 22nd, 2018. And first things first, we are starting at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, where unfortunately, beginning today, Narcoossee's will no longer offer brunch. The restaurant offered brunch on Sundays from 9:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m., and it boasted a number of delicious food and beverage options. And so unfortunately, I guess brunch is now over as an option at Disney's Grand Floridian. So it's kind of a bummer for those who enjoyed the brunch there. I know that Pam enjoyed the brunch there, so kind of a bummer. But yeah. Moving on to Disney's All-Star Resorts, there will be an on-site nurse that will be providing basic first aid services. This is part of a 90-day test, and guests who need assistance can visit the nurse in the lobby of Disney's All-Star Music Resort. The nurse will be there from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m., so not a very long time period. And the nurse will provide a variety of services such as over-the-counter medications, remedies, and bandages, or if necessary, they will provide direction to additional care. So whether you need like urgent care or something like that, they'll help guide you to that. Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, speaking about hotels, beginning February 12th, Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge Jumbo House is going to participate in a test where all monetary transactions will be handled with cash-free options only. During this test, all purchases and services at the resort will be able to be made only via Magic Bands, credit cards, debit cards, Disney gift cards, Disney Rewards, redemption cards, and contactless payment options such as Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Google Pay. Front office desk cast members can assist guests with activating their hotel charging privileges using a cash deposit, and guests visiting the resort overall with specific cash payments may need to speak to a cast member for further assistance. So if you're going to be visiting Animal Kingdom Lodge over the next little bit, you may need to not bring the cash with you. Now, they will accept cash still for tips. So if you need to tip a valet or something like that, you can still make cash tips there. But unfortunately, you can't pay for anything via cash. And finally, this week, the Walt Disney World Resorts ESPN Wide World of Sports is the venue for the AFC and NFC team practices, as well as many other of the Pro Bowl week festivities. For those of you who don't know, the Pro Bowl is happening next week in Orlando. And for those who don't know, the Pro Bowl is basically it's kind of where the all-stars get together and of football, and they play a game. So it's between the last game of the championships before the Super Bowl. So yeah. Anyway, you can see I know a lot about football here. So anyway, so here's what's going to go on property during Pro Bowl week. All events at ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex are free and open to the public. So there's an EA Sports Madden tournament at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex from January 25th to 27th. The Pro Bowl Experience Fan Zone is at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex from January 24th to 27th. The Pro Bowl practices are going to take place from January 24th through the 27th. Pro Bowl Fun Run series is going to take place on January 27th. And there is a Pro Bowl All-Stars pep rally at Disney Springs on January 27th. In addition, there will be additional competitions that happen at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex during the Pro Bowl week, including youth flag football and more. So that's going to cover all the news that I have for you this week. Make sure you subscribe to The Mouse for Less on all of our social sites. You've got Twitter, you've got Facebook, you've got Instagram, and you've got YouTube. And of course, that's going to do it for me this week. I'll see y'all next week on The Mouse Bites.